In this video, we're going to cover how to use keyword supremacy to completely speed up your niche hunting process. So it's speed hunting for a golden niche using, or niche, I keep saying niche or niche, but it's speed hunting for that golden niche using keyword supremacy. So we already showed you how to use the search database to either pop in a city or a service and then just basically set the filter. But what we're going to show you now is how to create big long lists that are specifically rank and rent style keywords. Okay, and we're going to use the import keywords function of keyword supremacy. So the first thing that we have to do is obviously get a big list of keywords going, and for that we're going to use a tool called Combinator. Okay, and it's combinator.org, and Combinator is spelled with a K. I'll include the link. And what we're going to do is we can check things. Remember, we have the niche or the service and city lookup, and then we have the city and service lookup. So what I'm going to do is I have a big list of cities that I'll give you guys that are in the USA that have populations between 100 and 600,000. And I've just put that list into a text row, so you can see here's the text, and I'll give you guys this list if you want to use it. And I also have actually the list, what it comes from is the top 20,000 most populated cities in the USA. But I scaled that list down to just the cities with a population between 100,000 and 600,000 because we want to get into that sweet spot of population, which will lower our search volume, which will lower our competition from another video. And then what we want to do here is we can put in 2 or 3 different niches. So what we're going to do is look at things like that have, you know, a unique niche that not everyone is going after. So one of the things I teach about niche research is you can't go after the obvious stuff like plumbers and dentists, even though they have really, really big markets and search volumes in every city. Everybody's going after them. So one of the things I try to teach when you're selecting what niche to go after is how to find a niche within a niche. Okay, so we did put together this list of rank and rent niches and the volume in the CPC. So these aren't based on a location, it's just the word dentist we know is searched almost 1 million times a month in Google. Locksmiths, flower delivery, air conditioning. But these are really just showing you is that these are big niches that you can get into and then start breaking it down. So if you want to learn how to find, you want to go into the dentistry niche because we know it's expensive. We know the services often are over $1,000. It's great, but everybody's going after dentists. So you have to find something within the dentist niche. And what's really cool about the recording that we did in the last one, we actually found pediatric dentist in Phoenix, which is a children's dentist, which is a great sub niche of dentist. So that's one example. But to find what other examples exist, all we have to do is actually look for the big niche, go Phoenix Dentist, and then go to the websites that are actually ranking in Phoenix Dentist. Go to one of their websites and see what other services that dentist offers, and then we can start getting ideas of other services that are offered. So like for instance, we'll just go to Arizona Dentistry here, Phoenix Dentist, and they always have services pages. Okay, so you can see, look at all these services: oral cancer screening, laser dentistry, gum disease, TMJ, which is lockjaw, mouth guards, sedation dentistry, emergency dentist, nighttime dentist, weekend dentist. There's just all these sub niches of dentistry, so dental implants, and you can just start grabbing a list of those if you want. So let's actually do that in the dentistry niche. So let's do laser. We're going to combine these. So we have all these cities. Now we're going to do laser dentist. Okay, and I'm actually going to reverse these rows. I'm gonna do the service first. Okay, so we'll put these over here, and we'll put these here. So so what this is going to end up doing is combining this word with this city. So laser dentist Sacramento, laser dentist Long Beach. But we're going to go after a couple. Okay, so we're going to do laser dentist, and we're going to do let's see, we'll do IV. We'll do IV sedation. Okay, so IV sedation, and then we'll just grab one more. Okay, so we'll go back into services, and we'll do maybe we'll go back with the pediatric, which was actually great. So we'll do pediatric dentist. Okay, so we're going to do these, and then so we have a list of services here, we have a list of cities here, and now we're going to just click combinate, and it's going to come out with a pretty big list of words, okay, that we're going to copy. And what we're going to do is go to keyword supremacy, and we're going to go to import keywords, and we're going to call this dentist niche, okay, or spell it right or however you want to, okay. And we're going to be in the US, and we're going to look them up. The one thing about this though is we can only import up to 700 keywords at a time, and you can see here we have 783. So I'm just going to back this off a bit. Okay, 709, and there we have 700 keywords that we're going to analyze. Pediatric dentists, IV sedations, laser dentists, 3 niches, a whole bunch of cities. So now we're just going to submit those to the queue, and we're going to say yes. And now what it's going to do is keyword supremacy is going to go analyze all those keywords. So I'm just going to pause the video right now, and then when it's done, we'll come back and look at the results of this. So the search is done. It only took less than a minute. So there's our dentist niche. I'm in my searches, and you can see I imported this route, 675 keywords out of the 700 it got an analysis for. So I'm going to click on the view metrics button. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is organize by search volume. And you can see there's a lot of rank and rent niches here. So like pediatric dentistry is obviously an amazingly huge niche. And then what are we going to do here? The next thing we can do is organize by competition. Okay, we can get all the low stuff out if we want. We can organize by CPC and see who's paying the most. So like Waco, Texas, only 40 searches a month, but people are paying upwards of $45 a click. In Gilbert, or that's in Arizona, I believe, Gilbert, Arizona, they're paying $25 a click. Gainesville, $21 a click, 720 searches a month. But there's just all kinds of great niches in here. Pediatric dentist in Colorado Springs has 1,000 searches a month, paying $16 a click. So then, guys, it's just the same process. Now we just have a huge list, all with great numbers that we're just going to start going through the process of. Remember, is the domain available? The .com, the .net, the .org, and then we're going to go through and look at the all-in title and the phrase matches. So pediatric dentist Waco, 2.2 million results. Okay. In the phrase, 2,100 results. That's awesome. In title, only 28 results. In URL, only 48 results. It already hit all the numbers. Okay, so we can go now look at pediatric dentist Waco, and we'll go over to Namecheap, and we're going to just see if the domain is available in any one of the extensions. Okay, and we can see pediatric dentist Waco, the .com is available, the .net is available. I'm probably pretty sure the .org is available, and that's just one. Okay, and remember, that's just one of a list of, how many do we have here? 675. I don't even know how many were amazingly good. Like, let's look at some of these big search volume numbers combined with a good CPC. So pediatric dentist Lincoln. Okay, so the other one was good. If I do a search in Google for this one, and then while that is searching, we can check to see if the domain is available. Okay, we'll change this up. We'll do that search. Okay, the .net is available. The .org is, I don't see the .com or .org, but the .net is available. That's great. This has 28 million results, a lot more. Okay, only 1,000 phrase match results, only 141 title results, but I mean, that's not terrible. We want to try and get it under 100, and the URL is under 100. There's another possible niche, but that one has 1,600 searches per month, which is absolutely phenomenal. Let's go down the list and look again. So here's Colorado Springs pediatric dentist, 1,000 searches a month, $16 a month click. So let's close these off. Okay, and we're going to open these ones now. All right, so this has 11 million results. The phrase match has 818 results. The title has 119 results. The URL has 106. So it's slightly on the competitive side, but at 1,000 searches a month, it's absolutely awesome. So we can go ahead and check if the domains are available.
Okay, and this is speed searching. Okay, so the .com is available, the .net is available, the .org is probably available too. All we have to do is type .org to check it. Okay, so there you go. Pediatric dentist, Colorado Springs. All three are available. Another killer niche. Okay, so this is just crazy speed searching. And remember, how we started this all is just going and finding 3 sub niches in the dentistry niche, and then combining them with a list of cities, and then using the combinator tool, and it's just coming out like every domain we've checked is good, and there's still another 675 of them. That's one niche. And it's also not the reverse. We didn't do the reverse. So let's do the reverse here. Okay, I'm gonna put the list, the cities first, and then I'll put the niche second. So I'm gonna combinate that again. I'm gonna grab that list. I'm gonna go into keyword supremacy, and we're gonna go to search keywords. Okay, and now we're gonna do import keywords, and we'll call this dentist reverse. Okay, and now there's a whole bunch. Once again, 783. This time maybe I'll just get rid of some middle ones. I don't even care. You can see. Okay, one more. I'll get rid of laser dentist. There we go. Okay, now we're at the 7, so we're going to submit that to Q. And remember on these ones, guys, the last step. Okay, so the last step after the domain was available was to check the top page, right? So once again, we're going to take the keyword, we're going to open a new incognito window, we're going to pop it in, okay, and then Google's giving us a little trouble because we're doing a lot of research really, really fast, but that's okay. This will happen from time to time. All you got to do is click the I'm not a robot, and it'll come up, and then you're going to want to turn on your Moz bar and look at the competition for pediatric dentist, Colorado Springs. Okay, so we're going to turn this on. All right, and we're seeing a lot of the same stuff we saw before. Yelp showing up right away, but 0 links built to the page. That's a clue that it's you could go after this. Here's one where the guy has a terrible domain authority, an okay page authority, but 799 links. With that many links and that low of a domain and page authority, I would assume he's building a lot of crappy links. Same scenario here. Almost same scenario here, 58, 117, 265, 142, 129. So a lot of pages building links here. So that looks like it's pretty competitive. So we could maybe move on, but we could also do the reverse search, right? Colorado Springs, pediatric dentist. Okay, and then once again, look at the top. And everything's looking kind of competitive. So you can expect, guys, if you want to rank for this, to go out and build about 50 to 60 links, or do a better job of optimization. It's doable. This particular scenario, you would have to have a little bit more experience, but I'm telling you, it would be easy to find another niche by doing what we're doing. We're speed hunting here. We're looking up 700 niches at a time, and remember, that's just for one niche. We literally had a list of I think it was 700 different niches that you could do this with. And remember, don't go after the main niche. Go look at one of their pages, look at their services, and combine the services that they offer with the cities, and you'll just find so much stuff. So here we're going to look at the reverse situation, and I'm sure it's just as good. Okay, dentist reverse. I'm going to view the metrics here. Okay, and there it is. It's just massive. Now remember, the sweet spot of the search volume, I said, was a little bit lower. Right, so say something like 480. So it's Cape Coral pediatric dentist. So to give you an example of why I like to keep the search volume lower is, remember, lower search volumes mean less competition. So I'm going to go after Cape Coral pediatric dentist. Okay, and we're going to look that one up in Google and see how it fares. There we go. Already only 365,000 results here. Here we're at, still looking it up, 62 results for the phrase in title. No results were found for the in title, so 113 results were given. Results for in title without quotes was 113, but with quotes it's 0, and 0 in title, 0 in URL. Amazing niche. Okay, so far let's go look at the top page. We'll go to the incognito mode. I'm assuming those domains are available. We can go look that up. We're getting the robot check again, so we'll just do that. We gotta check all the buses. That looks like a bus to me. right? So let's look at what we got here this time. So much better. So you can already see the #1 ranking site in Cape Coral for pediatric dentists. Domain authority 19, page authority 21, only 18 links, only 33 links. Here we go. We have a Yelp page with 0 links. Once again, anytime you see a Yelp page with 0 links, that's a sign that, you know, Google just doesn't have anything better. So they rank the big brand sites. 3 best rated looks like a review site. Domain authority 32, page authority 19, 0 links. 22, 36, 0 links, 0 links. These are sites. This is a domain authority 71. Here's 51, here's 39. We're looking for the lower stuff, but we saw it right here. Okay, so domain authority 32, page authority 19, 0 links. Domain authority 36, page authority 22, 0 links. These are very obvious clues that you could come in and get onto the first page just by optimizing very well for the keyword. Let's go see if the domain is available. Okay, so we're going to start with the .org, I guess, and then we'll back it off from there. Cape Coral Pediatric Dentist.org available. Take it off and see if the .com and .net are available. Okay, the .net is available. Doesn't look like the .com. So 2 out of the 3 are still available. All the entitles and everything are absolutely easy, and what that means is nobody is optimized properly in the title, in the URL, and the description to rank. And then when we looked at the top sites that are ranking, they're ranking because of a few links that they have. It's very, very easy to beat. Now look how fast, okay, we're 17 minutes into this video, but look how fast I found everything, and that's just checking a few. I could check hundreds, okay, and that's just in one niche, pediatric dentistry, but there's all kinds of niches that you could do this with. So I just wanted to show you guys that. The other thing you could do, guys, if you wanted to go the other way, I like this method of taking a lot of cities and just a few services within the city. The other way is you could get a big long list of services and just check them against one city. Like if you're stuck on a single city or maybe 3 cities, you know, if you're in Phoenix, you would get a big long list of niches. So like say the dentistry thing, you'd go get the services page, take every service that dentist offers, check a few other dentists to try and get like 20 or 30 sub niches of dentistry, and then just check against certain cities. So if you liked Phoenix, maybe you would do like, you know, Phoenix, Mesa, Tempe, Scottsdale, Chandler, Gilbert, Surprise, you know, all the main areas of Phoenix, and check them against your list of 20 or 30 dentistry niches, and you're probably going to find stuff. So I wanted to show you the speed hunting for a golden niche. I wanted to show you how to implement thinking horizontally and thinking vertically. So at this point in the course, guys, what I want you to do is go find 10 golden niches that meet all the criteria of everything that you just learned. So what I'm going to do beneath this video is I'm going to include a checklist that you can print off for all the metrics that we're looking for, okay? And then I want you to use any of the methods that we used that you've learned in the past trainings, whether it be the speed hunt, whether it be the search database and just typing in a city and going through it. It doesn't matter, okay? Just find 10 niches that check off every box on the printout that I'm going to give you guys. And when you find those 10 niches, I want you to analyze the 10 against each other so that we can pick one, okay? And then we're going to start the next step, which is actually building our site. So hopefully by this point you're starting to get really, really excited. And the last thing that I'm going to say is, guys, this phase of keyword research and with the tool that you have here, things get really, really exciting, okay? And you're going to start by nature wanting to go after the higher search volume stuff. But I want you to trust me, guys, if you stick to the 100 to 500s, okay, it's going to be better for you. You're going to find more stuff more often. If you just can't help yourself and you want to look up in the thousands and the 800s, 900s, just make sure that you're ticking all those other boxes with your competition and your first page analysis. Make sure your volume can be over 500. That's okay. Just make sure that the competition and all the things that are on that checklist are going to be ticked off, so that you're at least going after something that has a high search volume but a very, very low competition. They're a little bit harder to find. You'll have to dig a little longer, but they are there. if you just want to get it out the door, stick to the under 500. As you just saw, everything's going to be a lot easier out of the gate. Don't try and overthink things. Don't try and, only look in the thousands and try and squeeze the most out of it. If you go after low competition stuff, guys, you're going to get a result faster. You're going to be able to rank your site faster and rent your site faster to profit. So it's very, very natural for people to no, I got to try and find one within a higher niche. It might be a waste of time for you, but I'm going to leave that up to you. Your exercise is find 10 golden niches that tick off every box from the printout that's going to be beneath this video. And just remember to stick to the basic rules, and we'll be off to the races. So I'll leave the video at that, guys, and we'll see you in the next one, where we're going to talk about domain name selection.